Most people start their morning believing a simple story that a smoothie in a glass is the cleanest, healthiest way to begin the day, and the blender becomes a symbol of discipline, control, and self-respect. But what if the very ingredients you trust every morning are quietly working against you? And this story begins, like many modern health myths, not in a lab, but in a moment of hope decades ago, when convenience met wellness and people wanted fast nutrition without cooking, so fruits were blended, seeds were crushed, powders were added, and suddenly health felt easy and drinkable. And over time, this ritual became emotional, not just physical, because when you sip that smoothie, you feel productive, you feel ahead of the day, you feel like you made a good choice. And that feeling is powerful enough to silence questions. But history teaches us that when something feels too perfect, it usually hides complexity. Long before blenders existed, humans ate fruit whole, they chewed slowly, they felt full, and digestion worked with rhythm. But when we liquefy everything, we change how the body understands food, because digestion begins in the mouth, and chewing sends signals to the brain about fullness, satisfaction, and timing. And when that step disappears, the body becomes confused, and this confusion shows up as hunger, crashes, bloating, or fatigue hours later. And yet, the myth continues that liquid food is easier on the body, when in reality it often bypasses natural brakes that protect blood sugar balance and appetite control. Another popular belief says that more fruit always means more health, but fruit sugar, even when natural, still behaves like sugar once it enters the blood. And when multiple fruits are blended together, the sugar hits faster than expected without the fiber structure slowing it down. And this rapid rise can feel like energy at first, followed by a sharp drop that leaves you tired, irritable, or craving more sweetness. And this cycle repeats daily without you realizing. The smoothie is training your body to depend on quick spikes instead of steady fuel. Then there is the story of superfoods, a word that did not exist in ancient nutrition, but now fills labels and marketing promises. And while seeds, powders, and exotic berries do contain nutrients, the myth says that more is always better. But the truth is that stacking many powerful ingredients together can overwhelm digestion and create competition for absorption, meaning you might absorb less, not more. And cultures that lived long, healthy lives often relied on simple, repetitive foods prepared gently, not giant mixtures of everything available. Modern science confirms that nutrients work best in balance and context, not chaos. Another misunderstood ingredient is yogurt, which many believe automatically improves gut health, but flavored versions often contain added sugars that cancel the benefit. And even plain yogurt may not suit everyone, especially those sensitive to dairy. And yet tradition shows us that fermented foods were always eaten in small amounts alongside meals, not blended into cold, sweet drinks early in the morning when digestion is still waking up. Psychology also plays a role, because health habits become identity. And once you see yourself as a smoothie person, you defend the habit even when your body sends warning signs like bloating, skin issues, or low energy. And instead of questioning the smoothie, you add more ingredients, hoping to fix the problem. This is how myths survive, not because they are evil, but because they feel comforting and culture supports them. Social media reinforces the image of glowing skin, green drinks, and morning routines that look calm and successful, and your brain connects the image with the outcome, even if the science is shaky. But the surprising truth is not that smoothies are bad, it is that timing, balance, and intention matter far more than ingredients. A smoothie made occasionally with fewer fruits, more whole fiber, and enough protein can be supportive, but a daily sugar-heavy blend replacing real meals can quietly stress metabolism over time. And ancient systems like traditional medicine always emphasized warm cooked foods in the morning to support digestion, something modern nutrition is slowly rediscovering now. Research shows that blood sugar stability, hormone rhythm, and gut comfort improve when mornings start gently, not with cold liquid sugar shocks. The real power is not in abandoning smoothies, but in understanding them and respecting how the body actually works, rather than how marketing tells us it should. And once you see this truth, you regain choice instead of habit. You can design mornings that truly support your energy, focus, and health long term. And if this changed the way you see your daily routine, take a moment to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep, honest conversations about health habits we were never taught to question.